talking about low vibrational emotions, or in general, that emotions are vibrating on different frequencies, what is standing out to me is that the threshold of low vibration, high vibrational emotions is actually courage. And you have seen probably a lot recently that I am saying courage always wins. And this is actually, I don't know, I just said that and I loved it and I keep repeating it. But if I'm looking at the vibration of the different emotions, I understand that courage is actually the one who brings you from the low vibrational to the high vibrational emotions. So like the lowest vibration is fear, guilt, and shame. I'm not sure in the correct order. However, and of course, high vibrational emotions are things like love and compassion and joy, peace, authenticity. And the in-between one is courage. So like courage is kind of the bridge from the low vibration to the high vibration. And the vibration is especially like important because the frequency that you generate inside of you, that you radiate outside, is reflected back to you in the material, the physical world, right? So what you experience, what many people experience as happening to them, they actually create by vibrating in this frequency, right? By sending out this energy, because the outside world is just a reflection of what's inside. And so that's what I'm saying, like you create your reality, and it's like your choice to create what you desire. Of course, it's not that easy, because I mean, saying that it's not easy is already blocking, right? Like you can quantum shift from one day to another. I don't know. It took time for me, but maybe it works for you with flipping the switch. Don't want to limit anyone with just like the limitation of the conscious mind. However, doing something that scares you actually brings you into a new timeline. It's not only because you face your fears, but also because it takes courage. And courage is the bridge to the high vibrational emotions, right? And most often, when we're scared of something, it's all made up in our mind, right? Like, I don't know if you experience this, but your mind, like when your mind is thinking about it, it has millions of ideas why something goes wrong or what could happen. And most often, if you then do it, it turns out completely different. And like, I don't know how much, like, I think more than 80% of what your mind, maybe 99%, what your mind makes up before, it never happens. And so even though you experience this a lot, I guess, and afterwards are like, oh my God, it wasn't that bad. Maybe like it helps you. This is your sign, if you experience this, your invitation to actually feel into it, like pause and feel into it and really be aware of this, because being aware of this, you like expand your conscious level and create actually new neurons in your brain, neural connections in your brain about, oh, like there was fear, I still did it, and everything there was fear about or I was worried about didn't happen. Like to kind of just have this connection in your brain, so it's saved for the next time that something scares you. You have this memory, like that you consciously saved, that, oh, but last time it wasn't too bad. So I'm open for the possibility that it won't be too bad now. So yeah, this is about like being aware of situations, even like especially when things go wrong, but also when things don't go wrong, don't go right. Like again, when things go right and also when things go wrong, if you go back and feel into it, especially when things go wrong, it's uncomfortable, right? And stay with this discomfort and like, okay, I took this decision and now I'm in pain of whatever, right? I just feel an unpleasant emotion or actual pain, rejection, whatever. And to understand, okay, how did I take the decision? And most often, when you end up in pain or frustrated or angry or disappointed or bitter, resentful, whatever, most often, if you go back and reflect on how did I take the decision, you were following a mental agenda. Check for yourself. But most often it was like your conscious mind, which is only 5% of our brain, told you have to do X, Y, Z to achieve ABC, you know? And then you do it and it doesn't turn out that way and you end up frustrated, angry, bitter, disappointed, whatever. And if this happens, if you are in the state of frustration, anger, whatever you feel, which is unpleasant and uncomfortable, if you feel into it, So again, you can create neural connections in your brain that are associating the decision you took from your mind, following your mental agenda, with the outcome of feeling frustrated or angry or bitter or disappointed. So next time your mind is telling you have to do XYZ to achieve ABC, you have it saved in your body, this memory in your physical body, right? That tells you, wait, the last time I listened to that, I felt frustrated, angry, bitter, disappointed. So maybe I pause and feel into it or sense like what it does feel or sense in my body before I take the decision. I don't trust my mind.